Hi, I'm Meredith Bell, your voice of encouragement. When someone says or does something that causes a problem for you, how do you handle it? If it's a little thing, you probably overlook it. After all, we all make mistakes. But if it's a big thing, or it continues to be an issue, you do need to address it. The question is, how? There's definitely a right way and a wrong way to give constructive feedback. Most of us have never been taught this in school, though, and so we're not very skilled at this. Here's some things that don't work. To stay silent and hope the person figures it out for himself. Or to stuff your feelings and thoughts for a long period of time and then all of a sudden blow up one day and think that that will have an impact. Or to attack the person with criticism and labeling. Here's what that looks like. You are so sloppy. Why don't you clean up after yourself? The reason these approaches don't work is because they lead to, very often, a defensive reaction and arguments. The other person may shut down and not even hear what you're trying to say. With the right approach to giving feedback, you focus on the behavior, not the person. There's a simple 4-step process that is much more effective. It helps to keep you calm, and it makes it much more likely that the other person will listen to your message. Here's what that looks like. First, you describe the behavior, specifically what it is they're doing or not doing. And then you express your feelings about it, sharing your reaction. The third thing is to explain the impact of their behavior. What are the consequences? And fourth, you state what you'd like the person to do differently in the future. So you wouldn't say something like this: Sharon, that report was full of errors. Don't turn anything in like that to me again. Instead, if you use the approach that has the 4 steps of describing the behavior, sharing your reaction, explaining the impact, and stating what you want in the future, it would look more like this. Sharon, the final report that you turned in had several typos in it. I'm concerned because it gives our customers the impression that we don't care about the quality of our work, and they may decide to take their business somewhere else. Next time, please proofread the document carefully before you send it to me. Will you do that? This gives the other person the opportunity to respond and make the commitment. If there are issues, then what you've done is laid the groundwork for a more open and honest discussion. What happens then is that through this discussion, you're able to strengthen your relationship with that person, and you feel good about how you handled the situation.